How intrusive is this little PIR desk occupancy sensor? It's only looking for a warm body. But the significance of that is very different if it's on a shared access hot desk, checking utilization, or on someone's personal desk, effectively recording their timekeeping. So the intrusiveness of a sensor seems to depend as much on its purpose, with any contextual or linked information, as on the sensor itself. Law and privacy regulators' comments suggest 5 categories: whether a space is occupied, counting roughly how many people are there, what routes they take or how fast they move, real-time sensing or effect on individuals, recording, and continuous processing. These categories can be found across the 3 senses that a campus may have: vision, hearing, and locating. This model reveals that our PIR sensor on a hot desk is video presence level 0. Placing it on a specific person's desk makes it recording location level 3. The matrix includes things we may not think of as sensors, like door access cards, which are at least a level 3 location sense and have been used to map relationships between individuals, taking them into the most intrusive level 4. So, how can we spot and deal with this kind of issue? Data protection impact assessments are a useful tool. These make us think, agree, and record. Why are we collecting or processing this information? What are the risks to individuals as opposed to those to the organization? How can we address those risks? And does this make them acceptable to individuals? Several documents exist to help conduct DPIAs, including those from the Information Commissioner and USISA. Specifically for the Intelligent Campus, JISC has developed a list of risks and types of mitigation that you might consider. And although the DPIA focuses on risks to individuals, if we fail to address those risks, they are likely to become risks to the institution as well. Students and staff unhappy with the sensors we have installed may react by avoiding spaces or services where they feel there is too much data gathering going on, by actively messing up the data we collect, whether by swapping cards or wearing hoodies, or by avoiding the kind of challenging discussions that universities and colleges are supposed to foster and may be required by law to protect. Most of these effects run directly counter to the aims of the Intelligent Campus, not to mention the effect on well-being if institutions are perceived as engaging in surveillance. The DPIA process shouldn't be used just to test a single solution, but to explore alternative possibilities. What happens to the risks and controls if a sensor is hacked or the use of a space changes? What else could the data be used for? Are there particular linkages or purposes we need to prevent, either by technology or policy? Does the sensor respect existing boundaries, for example between public and private spaces? Are there particular spaces whose use means that data collection should be reduced in precision or eliminated entirely? In exploring alternatives, the choice of sensor or data source can help to mitigate risk. We often think of video surveillance as particularly scary, but in a space where walls matter, it may be the one that best matches our perceptions. Sounds and location sensors are more likely to pass through. Above all, the DPIA is a great opportunity to involve those who will use the spaces. A truly intelligent campus needs to use the intelligence of its occupants too.